Let's continue our Dhamma talk. It is Cakka Sutta. Before our Dhamma talk, please hold me to the Buddha Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, after page homage to I will page homage to the Buddha, one stanza in the Burmese language. Buddha nara nara dhamodaranam didadam pinya badiba zudiya viyadan dagaram Adhavi gama nara deva hida wanda wandami garuni gama gamananda jnanam Nara nara dhamodaranam logo logi nali dosi bogu lola down daja gondo Seitha myadu nalum yama tadawa doi suweyale pidomu thado Didadan logi logodra nabyado mayai mayai myakain ladi Tamadi nishindo seitale shiromu thado Binya badiba zudiya Tezaliya daya myago twinpauti myenda Rada madi udo binya danzang samiyang le shiromu thado Vihadan dagaran Tezaliya daya myago gwaga baibong nyamyin dong ong Byuda binya vizadi udo maidayago Rada me nyan danlaya bhin bapyadomu bi thado Adhavi gaman luna vyama tadawa doi asi abwago alon lola daundaromu thado Naradeva hida wahan luna vyama tadawa doa lambya ninyon soma dondeno mulaye Logo logi nali zongo alon zondo Gondin dago sidin chana junga yasono muda thado Karunigan luna vyama tadawa amya tana jigin magruna doshin le pidomu thado Agan zadiya sa barami bonya ne manashin dado Dila damadi binya gondaga jam myadi apyedo yaudomu thado Ananda nyananda vinyoda nyana sada sombanja mashido nyanole shiromu thado Dhambodan dodo goyin zonlin beda shino mya bhayago Ahandaya ho dayana ami meko bhayadebedo di Honda mi dada yojo manswe cho yue Shiko unyobai myaswa phaya Okay, let's our Dhamma talk. I already explained the Cakka Sutta 4 conditions. The first one is Patirupa Tisawasa, dwelling in suitable place. And the second one is Saburisa Osaya, relying on God person and God's teacher. And the third one is Adasama Beniti, right resolution. Now, the term of these Adasama Beniti. Okay, Adasama Beniti is also compound word Adda, Sama and Beniti. Adda means oneself. That refer to bodily, verbal and mental action. That's why that is called Adda, oneself. And Sama is right, good. And Panidi is put or built up. That's why compound meaning Adda Sama Panidi, right resolution or put oneself on the right way. That is Atta Samma Panidi. Atta Samma Panidi. Okay, how to make the right resolution? That is especially the translation is Atta Samma Panidi, translation right resolution. How to make the right resolution, or how to put oneself on the right way. According to commentary, Pubbhi Asada Dihi, Pubbhi Asada Dihi, Sachi Pubbhi Asada Dihi, Tani Bahaya Sada Disu Pani Data Banan. That is Pali word. The meaning means the one who has no faith, Sada. Who have no faith, Sada, no Asada, Asila. Who have no morality, Sila. Who have no Sila, morality, Asada, Asila, Asuddha. Who has no knowledge about Dhamma. And Asaga, who has no generosity. This is like Dana, who has no generosity. And Asaga, Apinya, who has no wisdom. At the time, how should he do? People, the one who has no Sada, trying to establish the Sada, faith. That is called Atta Samma Panidi. The second one also who have no Sila, morality, trying to put to self the morality. That means put to keep the morality. And also Asada, Asila, Asaga, Asuddha. Asuddha means who has no knowledge of Dhamma. Need to put to try to get the Sutta knowledge about knowledge of Dhamma. And in this way, to try make the resolution, make right resolution. That is called Atta Samma Panidi. For you better understanding, I will share the one story. That is the Bhandi Dhammaruchi. The story of Bhandi Dhammaruchi. You may know, for a century and 100,000 years ago, our Bodhisattva, what is his name? Do you remember? Our Bodhisattva name, for a century and 100,000 years ago, our Bodhisattva received the definite prophecy from the Dibingara Buddha. What is his name? What is our Bodhisattva name? Sumira Hamid, no? Sumira Hamid. Hamid Sumira. He received the definite prophecy from the Dibingara Buddha. At the time, Dibingara Buddha gave the definite prophecy to our Bodhisattva that you will become fully enlightened Buddha, name Gautama. What is name? Gautama. No? This name is very important for the future Venerable Dhammarusi. At the time, Venerable Dhammarusi, what the Brahmin, one Brahmin, and his name was Mega. Venerable Dhammarusi name was Mega. What is Mega? And he he very, how to go, very inspire this name, Gautama. Very inspire the different prophecy, and he very respect to the Hermit Sumedha, our Bodhisattva Hermit Sumedha, and he decide, I will follow to the Hermit Sumedha. He decided, I will follow to Hermit Sumedha, our Bodhisattva, and he also follow to our Bodhisattva Sumedha and forest, to the forest, and he also with our Bodhisattva and he offer the service to our Bodhisattva. And also he practice there, he learn from our Bodhisattva how to fulfill the parami and how to practice the samatha and vipassana. After that, he met the one handa, then Mega. Mega met the one handa, and under the influence of the handa, his mind changed. He want to leave our Bodhisattva and he want to follow the handa. That's why after a few times he followed the handa and he went back to his village, and he associated with the bad person and Baiju's person, and ended up killing his mother himself. Mega and Venerable future Dhammarusi, his name is Mega. He killed his mother himself. And after death, he suffered the Awezi hell. Long periods he suffered Awezi hell, and our Bodhisattva, he continued to fulfill our Bodhisattva Sumedha, he continued to fulfill the parami. And for Asankhya and 100,000 eons later, our Bodhisattva became the fully enlightened one. Name is Gautama. In this world, our Buddhas appear in the world. At the time, the Mega, future Dhammarusi, his name Mega, he was still the big fish in the ocean. Big fish in the ocean, and one day the group of merchants, disciples of our Buddha, they crossed the oceans by the boat. That time, these big fish want to eat the merchant. That's why he followed to the boat, and the merchant saw the group of merchants saw these big fish, and they were afraid, and they call out. How do you think? How to call? If you encounter the dangerous, how should you say? These merchants group called, Gautama Buddha, please help me. Gautama Buddha, please help me, because they are very afraid. The very fish follow to them, and these big fish want to eat them. That's why they are very afraid, and they call, Gautama Buddha, please help me. Gautama Buddha, please help me. has as like that they called out. At the time, this fish heard the song Gautama. No? That's why I say the Gautama, this name is very important for him. He suddenly has Gautama and he can recall, oh, poor Asinchaya and 100,000 years ago, my friend now became enlightened, fully enlightened Buddha. But he was still fish. That is me, animal. No? He was still animal as a fish. That's why he very upset. And he also shamed, and he stopped to follow the boat. And very soon he died. The fish died, and he reborn in a Savatthi. You know Savatthi in Sri Lanka, in India, no? Savatthi. In the Savatthi city, he reborn and Brahmin. Just starts our story, and we should consider here. Poor Asinchaya and 100,000 years ago, our Bodhisattva, he can make the right resolution to fulfill the parami. That's why his life is higher and higher, and then he became Sammasambuddha. But Mega, saying the filias, for Asinchaya and 100,000 years, the filia is same, but he cannot make the right resolution. Addasama Panidi. The other one we can see, he made the Mecha Panidi, wrong resolution. He made the wrong resolution. That's why he wanted the poor Asinchaya and 100,000 years filias. Only he wanted the four Hufu state. That is very different between them, no? Very different. The one who can make the right resolution, the other one cannot make the right resolution. That's why their result is very different. Okay, that's why we should understand Addasama Paniti is very important for all of us who want to build the higher life and who want to free from suffering. Addasama Paniti is very important for all of us. Okay, we should continue the story. These big fish, after death, reborn in the Savatthi city, and his name is Dhamma. His was named Dhamma Ruchi. Here, Ruchi means like. That's why he liked the Dhamma. He liked the Dhamma. And when he was 7 years old, he met the Buddha and Sangha. That's why he want to ordain. Now you met the Sangha. Do you want to ordain as Yali or as Bhikkhu, as Samnira? How about? Just Dhammarusi just saw this Buddhas and Sangha. His mind is very excited to ordain. Now you always saw the Sangha. What's your desire? What is your desire? Huh? Okay, that's why Dhammaruchi and you are very different, no? Okay. And this Dhammaruchi, the child, only 7 years old, but he saw the Buddha and Sangha. He want to ordain. That's why he asked his parents. He asked the permit from his parents to ordain. Also, his parents agrees to his desire, no? His desire, and they sent to the Dhammaruchi. They sent Dhammaruchi to the monastery, and Buddha see the Dhammaruchi, and Buddha say only in the all Tipitaka, Buddha say to Dhammaruchi one time. The other person never see Buddha. Buddha say like this, oh, Dhammaruchi, long time no see. Buddha say only all Pitaka you can find, cannot find, only this plate, this Sutta only. Buddha said the Dhammarusi, oh Dhammarusi, long time no see. How long? 4 Asinkhya and 100,000 aeons. Very long periods, but they never met in during these periods. No? That's why Buddha said, Dhammarusi, long time no see. I also need to say you. Huh? Long time no see. Huh? You never come the monastery sometime. Disappear. Huh? That's why I should say long time no see. Okay. Now Buddha say that Dhammarusi, long time no see. And then Dhammarusi, Buddha ordained to Dhammarusi. After ordaining, Dhammarusi approached to the Buddha 3 times one day. 3 times every day he approached to the Buddha 3 times to learn the Dhamma. How many times he approached to the Buddha? Approached 3 times. I want to ask you, how many times you come the center? One day, how many times? Because why he approached? Sorry. Okay. And now you may see Dhammaruci, Bani Dhammaruci, he approached to the Buddha every day 3 times. 3 times every day. And why we should consider why he approached to the Buddha every day 3 times every day. He understood, he afraid suffering of samsara, because he have to wander the samsara, very suffer. That's why he want to free from suffering. Also he know, if I want to free from suffering, I must learn the Dhamma. That's why he approached to the Buddha 3 times every day to learn the Dhamma. That's why you don't come the center. I think you don't afraid the suffering or samsara. That's why you don't come the center. That is correct. Just I consider that I'm not sure. Okay. After that, no, very soon, Venerable Dhammarusi became arhat. No? Because he always approached to the Buddha and he learned the Dhamma. Also, Buddha teach to him how to practice the Dhamma systematically. What is the Rupa, what is the Nama, what is the cause and what is the effect. That in this way Buddha teach. That's why very soon he attained Nibbana. He attained Arhata, Mekka and Pla. In this story, we should understand Attasamapanidi, no? Between the Attasamapanidi and Micchapanidi, no? Samapanidi and Micchapanidi. Samapanidi means right resolution. Micchapanidi means wrong resolution. That is different, no? These are now our Bodhisattva and the Venerable Dhammarusi. They are between them, no? Very different. Wanda the samsara, no? Wanda the samsara. Also, you may know these Venerable Dhammarusi, future in 4 Asinkhya and 100,000 years ago, he met the bad person as a handa. That's why he made the wrong resolution, no? Wrong resolution. Because of the bad person. He associate with the bad person. That's why he made the wrong resolution and he killed his mother. No? That is because of the bad person, bad plant. That is, I already told you the second factor of Sabuddhisa Osaya, relying on good person, relying on good teacher is very important for all of us. Although, do you remember every puja, the end of puja, you make the wish. Imina Punya Kamena Mame Bala Samagamo Sadan Samagamo Hodu Yawa Nibbana Patiya. You always make the wish, no? Every day you make the wish. What mean? Imina Punya Kamena due to this merit. Due to this merit, Imina Punya Kamena Mame Bala Samagamo. Mame Bala Samagamo me may will not associate, will not associate with the bad person. You made the wish, no? And also you made the wish due to this marriage, may I associate with the good person and then attain nirvana. You every day made the wish, but sometimes you not follow your wishing. You follow your no wish. Okay. That's why Saburiza Osya relying on good person or associate with a good person is also very important for all of us. The third one is Atta Samapiniti, right resolution is also very important for all of us to build the higher life. Life after life and then attain Nibbana. Okay. The second and the last factor is Pobbeja Kata Punyada. What is Pobbeja Kata Punyada? That means merit done in the past. Merit done in the past. That is also important. This one is also compound at Pobbeja Kata Punyada. Pobba is past, in the past. Pobbeja Kata is done. Punyada means marriage. That's why Pobbeja Kata Punyada means marriage done in the past. Okay, I will for your better understanding, I will share the one story, another story, no? And that is the Venerable Bhagula. Venerable Bhagula. He is also famous in our Buddha's dispensation. He is one of famous bhikkhu. Future Venerable Bhagula, one century and 100,000 years ago, he was Brahmin. And after his parents passed away, he renounced all the worldly things, no? Worldly things. He renounced the all worldly things and he became hermit. Hermit and he practiced the meditation and he attained 8 jhana. And abhignana, no? Worldly abhignana. Abhignana is power, no? He attained the 8 jhana and abhignana. And Buddha Anomadasi Buddha appear in the world. Anomadasi Buddha appear in the world 1 century and 100,000 years ago. Buddha Anomadasi appear in the world. At the time, these hermits, future Venerable Bhagula, he heard, Anomadasi Buddha appear in the world. That's why he approached to the Buddha and he listened the Dhamma and he take the 3 refuges like you, no? You take the 3 refuges, no? Every day, I think. Every day. Also in the same way, future Venerable Bhagula, he take the 3 refuges, Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. And one day, Venerable Buddha encountered the one desi, that is called colic me how do you call because of the wind. His stomach has pain because of the wind. That called colic. I am not sure this English word. because of the wind, his stomach is very pain. And the Anomadasi Buddha, he the suffering because of the wind, his stomach pain. And the time, this hermit, he think, oh, that is opportunity for me. I will cure the Buddha. And he find the medicine and he offer the Buddha. After Buddha take his medicine and Buddha recover this disease. Buddha recover from this disease. That is the remarkable merit for him. Remarkable merit for him. And he made the aspiration. He made the aspiration. Bani, this marriage was about me, and I was free from all disease. If I wander the samsara, may I free from all disease. He made the lights. He made the aspiration light way, and that is one of his remarkable marriage. And the second time, 100,000 years ago, he also met the one Buddha, and the name is the Patumodara Buddha. At that time also he made the great merit. He invited the Buddha and all Sangha, and he offered the food and wrote some long labor requisite, and he made the aspiration. And also he received the definite prophecy from the Patumodara Buddha. He is the one of foremost bhikkhu in our Gautama Buddha dispensation. Foremost bhikkhu, one of foremost bhikkhu, who free from the all disease, who free from the all disease, and that is the second of his remarkable marriage. The first one is he cured the Anomadasi Buddha. The second one is he offered the Patumodara Buddha food and the others only were requisite. And the third marriage is he 19 years ago, 19 years ago, he met the Vipassi Buddha. And he have chant. One day, Anomadasi Buddha, all disciples, all Sangha, they have one disease because of the poison flower. Because of the poison flower appear the mountain, and because of this smell, they get the one disease, headache. No, they get the headache. All bhikkhu. That's why at the time, these Venerable Bhagula, future Venerable Bhagula, also he was the one of hermit, and he cured the all Sangha. That is the third his remarkable marriage. Now you may know he met the three Buddhas. At that time, where are you? At that time, where are you? He met the three Buddha, but at that time, where are you? Cannot say. Okay, but if you want to know, in this life you can know. You must practice the Nama, Rupa, and Precha Samubhara. At that time, you can check your past life. No? You can check the past life and which life you met the good person, such as the Buddha or some good person you may met or not, you can check your past life. But how to practice the meditation? Firstly, who want to practice the pressure samubhara? First of all, who must discern the rupa and nama? Rupa is the one who want to practice the rupa kamatana. First of all, must practice the four element. Four element. After practicing the four element, after success the four element meditation, continue to discern the rupa kalapa. For example, the meditator can discern the rupa kalapa whole body. There are two types of rupa kalapa: translucent and intranslucent. Two kalapa. First of all, the meditator take the translucent kalapa, and he must analyze, four element: Prithvi, earth element, Prithvi, Abo, water element, Prithvi, Abo, Tejo, fire element, Vayu, wind element, and also Hona is colors, object, Hona Gandha, odor object, Hona Gandha Rasa, taste object, and Hona Gandha Rasa Oja, nutriment, no? That is a meditator medicine. But that is, you may know, some meditator, they always ask, Bani, we don't have the Abhidhamma knowledge. How can we practice the Rupa Kamatana, also Nama Kamatana? They always ask that question. Especially if you have the Abhidhamma knowledge, that is better. But if you don't have the Abhidhamma knowledge, okay, doesn't matter. You just follow the instruction of your teacher. He may teach the step by step to you, and you can just follow the instruction of the teacher. At that time, you can practice the Rupa Kamatana well, and then you should practice the Nama Kamatana. After discerning Rupa Kamatana and Nama Kamatana, you can go on the Precha Samubhara, no? Precha Samubhara, dependent origination. At that time, you can check your past life, many past life, and whether you met the Buddha or not. At that time, you can know. That's why, if you want to know, you must practice the Rupa Kamatana, Nama Kamatana, and Precha Samubhara, and then Vipassana, to get the Vipassana Jnana, and you should practice in this way. Okay, we should continue. Now, Venerable, future Venerable Bhagula, he met the three Buddha, and also in our this word Buddha's Kassapa, before our Buddha, and that is called the name Kassapa Buddha. At that time also he met the Kassapa Buddha, and he accumulated the wholesome karma, parami. He accumulated the parami, he proved the parami. And finally before our Buddha appeared in the world, he reborn the Kosambi. Brahmame, he reborn the Kosambi. And in ancient time, I'm not sure, in ancient time, they always, that is their kacha, no? One child just rebirth, and they bring child to the river to bathe. Huh? Play. Yeah, that's why Venerable future Bhagula reborn, their parents bring him to the river. At the time, just suddenly appear the very big fish appear and swallow the child. Venerable Bagula swallow by the fish. How do you think? What will happen? What will happen? Huh? Huh? Okay. But actually, the person who the fish swallow the person, this person may die, no? May die. But this child is not die. Why? What is the reason? Do you know what is the reason? Because of his punya, merit done in the past. He have a lot of good karma. That's why he is not dying. Not dying. And although that is in the Pali word, we can see the jnana viphara. Jnana viphara. Jnana viphara means because of the jnana, because of the wisdom. That means he is in this life is the finally life. This life is finally life because this life he will attain Adada Mega. That person is before attain Adada Mega could not die. Anyway could not die. Because this life is finally life for him. That's why he's not dying. And this fish is very paid because of his merit. The child merit. This fish very paid and he ran away. He ran away from Kosambi city to Sawati, Varanasi city, Varanasi country. From Kosambi country to Varanasi country, the fish ran away. For example, from Singapore to Indonesia, like that, no? The fish ran away. He swallowed from the Singapore and he ran away at the Indonesia, like that, no? The fish ran away from Kosambi country to Varanasi country. And when this fish arrives there, Varanasi, at the time, one fisherman catch the fish and the fisherman sell the fish. And one family, they don't have child because they didn't know, they just buying the fish and they cut the fish and they suddenly find out the child. They're very happy because they don't have child. And they very happy. They was very happy and they adopt the child. And also after a few months, his parent from Kosambi, his parent had one child. Sawati and Varanasi, one child. One family gave the child from the fish. That's why his parents go to the Varanasi and they each other how to call choir, no? That is my child, like that, no? They quarrel and later finally the king made the decision. This child is for both family, no? For both family. That's why his parents in Kosambi also very rich family. And then also Varanasi, his adopted parent, adopted parent, also they are very rich. That's why he spent his life, no? 4 months in the Varanasi. 4 months during the way, on the way. 4 months on the way. 4 months on the Kosambi. Like that. Every year he's still in this way, no? Foreman, his parent country, Kosambi. Foreman is on the way. Foreman is adopted Varanasi country, no? Because I think on the way he have to stay there, Foreman. Because at that time, no aeroplane. Because they have to slowly go, no? That's why they have to stay there 4 months on the way. He have to stay. But he is very rich. That's why he has many, how to call heba, no? Many female heba, about 100. Many female heba held to him, and he is very rich. But after he 80-year-old, 80-year-old, at that time, our Buddha appeared in the world. Our Buddha appeared in the world. That time he met the Buddha and he listened to the Dhamma from the Buddha and he ordained. He renounced all things. His willful, no? He renounced and he ordained as a bhikkhu. And only he stayed there mundane life 7 days, and after 7 days he became arhata. After ordained 7 days he became arhata. And his lifespan is very long. He is 160 years. He stayed, and also after our Buddha Pranibhana, he stayed. During the 80 years, bhikkhu like he stayed there 80 years, 80 years. He never sleep. Because of that, Buddha named him the foremost bhikkhu who free from the deceit. He never deceit in this life. Always he healthy, because he meditated in the past a lot of punya. That's why now, if you want to free from deceit, you must cure the sangha, no? Like that. But because you may not meet the Buddha, that's why you must cure the sangha. That's why you may free from the deceit your whole life, no? Like that. Okay. That's why we should understand meditation in the past is very important for all of us to attain Nibbana. No? And also, that's why now we already know Cakka Sutta, 4 Kurinchen. The first one is Parirupa Disawasa, dwelling in suitable place. The second one is Sabburisa Osaya, relying on good person. The third one is Adda Samampaniti, right resolution. The fourth one is the Obija Gata Bunyada, merit done in the past. These 4 conditions, do you have the 4 conditions? You may gain mundane and supramundane achievement. No? Mundane and supramundane achievement. But mundane is, you may know many things. For example, healthy, famous, they are called mundane achievement. But supramundane achievement is only, the best one is Nibbana. No? Nibbana. If you have these 4 conditions, you may gain supramundane achievement. What is supramundane achievement? Nibbana. Nibbana is the best supramundane achievement. Okay. I have a question. What is the Nibbana? What is the Nibbana? According to the literature, Wana Sinkadaya Danaya Nikandada Nibbananti Pauchadi. That means free from craving. Free from craving, that is called Nibbana. Free from craving, that is called Nibbana. The other one is, what is the Nibbana? Nibbana is escape from suffering. Free from suffering. That is called Nibbana. Okay. Do you want to attain Nibbana? What should you do? What should you do? Okay, if you want to free from suffering, first of all, you should understand, you should know what are suffering. Do you know what are suffering? What are suffering? Okay, according to Janeyyacara Sutta, the first discourse, no? Our Buddha, the first discourse, according to Janeyyacara Sutta, I will say, Buddha say, Katamacha Bhikkhave Dukkha Riya Sichan. That means, Bhikkhu, what are the noble truth of suffering? No? Suffering. At the time, Buddha explained, Jatibi Dukkha, Jarabi Dukkha, Jatibi Dukkha, Maranambi Dukkha, Ambiyehi, Sambyogo Dukkha, Biyehi, Vibyogo Dukkha, Yambeza Nalabadi, Dambi Dukkha, Sankade Na Binju Baranekanda Dukkha. And Buddha say, Buddha explained that means, what is the suffering? Jatibi Dukkha means birth is suffering. Birth is suffering. No? Jarabi Dukkha, aging is suffering. And Jarabi Dukkha, Jatibi Dukkha, Jarabi Dukkha, Vyadibi Dukkha, sickness is suffering. And Maranambi Dukkha, death is suffering. And Abhiyehi Sambyogo Dukkha, Abhiyehi Sambyogo Dukkha means associate with the unpleasant person is suffering. Associate with the unpleasant person is suffering. Do you have experience? Huh? Sometimes you associate with the unpleasant person. How do you feel? Suffering, no? Suffering. That's why associate with the unpleasant person is suffering. And Abhiyehi Sambyogo Dukkha, Piyehi Vibyogo Dukkha, Piyehi Vibyogo Dukkha, separate with pleasant person, no? Is suffering. And Yambejana Labedi Dambi Dukkha, Yambejana Labedi Dambi Dukkha. That means not to get what want, that is suffering, no? That is suffering. Also, that is, I think, do you have experience? You want the how to go high model cars, but you cannot buy. That's why also suffering. Sometimes you want to pass the examination, many how to go high education, no? But you cannot get it. That is also suffering, no? Okay, the last one is Sankati na Pinchu Baranek Kanda Dukkha. Sankati na Pinchu Baranek Kanda Dukkha. That means, in brief, pipe clinging aggregate are suffering. Pipe clinging aggregate are suffering. What are pipe clinging aggregates? The clinging aggregate of materiality, the clinging aggregate of feeling, the clinging aggregate of perception, the clinging aggregate of formation, the clinging aggregate of mental mind. These are called pipe clinging aggregate. No? Pipe clinging aggregate. Okay, that is 8 kinds of Buddha say. The first one is Jatibi Dukkha, birth is suffering. The second is Jarabi Dukkha, aging is suffering. The third one is Vyadibi Dukkha, sickness is suffering. The fourth one is Maranambi Dukkha, death is suffering. The fifth is the associate with the unpleasant person is suffering. And the number 6 is separate pleasant person is suffering. The 7 is the not to get what want is suffering. The number 8, the pipe clinging aggregates are suffering. That's why the main suffering is pipe clinging aggregates. White clinging aggregate are suffering. No? Now you already know what are suffering. But that is not enough. Just you know what are suffering, but you may not free from the suffering. You should continue the cause of. You should continue to find the cause of suffering. No? What is the cause of suffering? That is also you should know what is the cause of suffering. No? That is according to the Theri Apadana. No? Theri Apadana. Theri Apadana. Buddha say Jati Mulakan Dokhan. Jati Mulakan Dokhan. That means Jati is the root of suffering. Jati is the root of suffering. That's why the other way we can say Jati is the proximate cause of suffering. Jati is the proximate cause of suffering. Why? We can say now you have Jati, because of that now you may encounter the suffering of aging, suffering of sickness. No? That is because of Jati. Because of Jati. That's why Jati is the proximate cause of suffering. And that is also not enough. We also should find what is the cause of Jati. What is the cause of Jati? Do you know? Do you remember? Every day you see Avijja, Pichya, Singara, Singara, Pichya, Vijnana. Vijnana, Pichya, Namarupa, Namarupa, Pichya, Salayadana. Salayadana, Pichya, Phaso, Phasa, Pichya, Vedana. Vedana, Pichya, Dana, Dana, Pichya, Upadana. Upadana, Pichya, Bhava, Bhava, Pichya, Jati. What is the cause of Jati? Bhava. Bhava is the cause of Jati. Bhava Pichya, Jati. Bhava is the cause of Jati. Now you know what is the cause of Jati. Huh? No answer. Bhava is the cause of Jati. What is the cause of Jati? Oh, very soft. The sound is very soft. Yeah, okay. Now you already know two causes, no? What is the cause of suffering? Jati is the cause of suffering. What is the cause of Jati? Bhava is the cause of Jati. Okay, we should continue the last one. But here we should understand Bhava is two kind. Two kind. Bhava is two kind. Upapatti Bhava and Kamma Bhava. Upapatti Bhava and Kamma Bhava. Kamma is two kind. How many kinds of Bhava? Two kinds. What are they? You should give the answer. That is Bhami tradition. That is easy to remember. No? Easy to remember. You just silence, you may not remember. Just after listening the Dhamma, you go back the whole, you forgot what Bhani taught. Don't know. That's why you should give the answer. No? Now you already know two kinds of bhava. How many kinds of bhava? What are they? Upapatti bhava and Kamma bhava. What are they? Okay, Upapatti bhava and Kamma bhava. Here Kamma bhava means Kam, just Kamma. Kamma called Kamma bhava. You made the wholesome and unwholesome deed. That's called Kamma. This Kamma is called Kamma bhava. Because of this Kamma, Jati arise. Because of this Kamma, Jati arise. That's why generally we can say bhava is the cause of Jati. But analytically we can say Kamma bhava is the cause of Jati. Kamma bhava is the cause of Jati. Okay, now we know the Kamma. What is the cause of Kamma? What is the cause of Kamma? Huh? You should recite again. Avijja, Pichya, Sankara. You should recite again. Avijja, Pichya, Sankara, Sankara, Pichya, Vijnana. Vijnana, Pichya, Namarupa, Namarupa, Pichya, Salayadana. Salayadana, Pichya, Phaso, Phasa, Pichya, Vedana. Vedana, Pichya, Dana, Dana, Pichya, Upadana. Upadana, Pichya. Oh, that's Kamma bhava is because of Upadana. You know, you already know. What is the cause of Kamma? Upadana is the cause of Kamma. Do you know? Okay, but we will make the shortcut, no? We will make the shortcut. What is the cause of karma? Avijja, tanha. Avijja, tanha. Avijja and tanha are the cause of karma. Avijja and tanha are the cause of karma. Why? For example, the one who have avijja is made the person to blind, no? To blind. That's why the person, they may not know what is the right, what is the wrong. That is because of avijja. Because of avijja, they don't know what are really, no? They don't know. That's why because of avijja, their mind attached. Their mind attached the living or unliving, no? Animate or inanimate. Their mind attached. For example, you attach your son, your daughter, your husband, your wife. That is your mind attached. But actually, if you know that are nama and rupa, at that time you may not attach. But you didn't know these are nama and rupa. You just regard, oh, that is my son, that is my daughter, that is my wife, that is my husband, that is my car, that is my house. That's why your mind attached all these. Animate and inanimate, living and unliving, no? That's why, because of avijja, tanha arise. Because of tanha, you make the karma. For example, you want the car, you want the house, you want to buy the house. At that time, you try hard, bodily action, bhava action, and mental action. That is called karma. Sometimes you may do the wholesome karma, sometimes unwholesome karma. Whether wholesome or unwholesome karma can produce the new essence, new birth, new jati, no? Jati. That's why avijja and tanha are the cause of karma. Karma is the cause of jati. Jati is the proximate cause of suffering. Now you already know. One step by step, no? Firstly, you should know what are suffering. The second one is what is the cause of suffering. Now you already know jati is the proximate cause of suffering. Although you should find the cause of jati. Karma is the cause of jati. And also you should find what is the cause of karma. Avijja and tanha are the cause of karma. Okay? Now I will say again, you should repeat after me, no? Jati is the proximate cause of suffering. Okay, repeat again. Jati is proximate cause of suffering. Karma is the cause of jati. Karma is the cause of jati. Avijja and tanha. Avijja is ignorance, tanha is craving, no? Avijja and tanha are the cause of karma. Avijja and tanha are the cause of karma. Okay, the other way, we should go the other way. Avijja and, because of avijja and tanha, karma arise. Because of avijja and tanha, karma arise. Because of karma, jati arise. Because of jati, you may encounter the suffering. Because of jati, you must encounter the suffering. Okay, we should go on. Now you already know what are the suffering, what are the cause of suffering. But that is not enough to free from suffering. That is not enough. We should go on the another step, no? That is the another step is we must practice according to the noble food fast, the noble truth of eightfold fast, no? Eightfold fast. What are they? You already know. Samma vaca, samma kammanta, samma ajiva, samma vayama, samma sati, samma samadhi, Samadhi, Sama Sankappa. How many? 8. Please say Sama Vaja, Sama Kamanta, Sama Ajiva, Sama Vayama, Sama Sati, Sama Samadhi, Sama Daithi, Sama Sankappa. Okay, these are called Noble Eightfold Path. Noble Eightfold Path. That we can summarize only 3. How do you call 3 training? No, Sama Vaja, right speech, Sama Kamanta, right action, Sama Vayama, right livelihood. These 3 factors we can call the training of morality. The training of morality. The other one is Sama Vayama, right effort. Sama Vayama, Sama Sati, right mindfulness. And Sama Vayama, Sama Sati, Sama Samadhi, right concentration, right concentration. These 3 factors we can call the training of concentration. The training of morality, the training of concentration. The last one is Samadhi, right view. Sama Sankappa, right thought. These 2 factors we can call the training of wisdom. The training of wisdom. That's why we must practice systematically Sila, Samadhi and Panya. Okay? Sila, Samadhi and Panya. If we practice according to these 3 training step by step, systematically, at that time we can remove the avijja. Avijja is the root of suffering. That's why if we can remove the avijja, only can remove the avijja by the samadhi. Without samadhi, you cannot remove the avijja in your mind. That's why you should try to get the samadhi. No? How should you try? That is the question. Okay, I will explain according to the Anguttara Nikaya Dukkha Nibbāda. Anguttara Nikaya Dukkha Nibbāda. Buddha says, Dvime bhikkhave picchaya samadittiya upadaya katame dve paradocha goso yonisocha manasikaro imeko bhikkhave dve picchaya samadittiya upadaya. That's Buddha's teach for all of us. How can we get the samadhi? Buddha says, Dvime bhikkhave picchaya samadittiya upadaya. Bhikkhu, there are these 2 conditions. These 2 factors forget the samadhi. What are they? The first one is pradocha goso. Pradocha goso means listen the Dhamma from the other person, from the teacher. Listen the Dhamma. If you don't listen the Dhamma, you may not get the samadhi. Do you agree with me? Yeah, that is Buddha teach, not my word. That is Buddha word. No? That is Buddha word. Buddha says that first condition is listen the Dhamma from the other person. That called Pali is pradocha goso. Pradocha goso. The second one is yonisocha manasikaro. Yonisocha manasikaro means wise attention. Wise attention. Sometimes they translate the good attention, proper attention. No? Anyway, they translate, but especially we can see right attention. Right attention. You have at least these 2 factors. The first one is pradocha goso. The second one is yonisocha manasikaro. If you have these factors, you may get the samadhi easily. If you get the samadhi, if you have the samadhi, you can remove the avijja easily. Okay? Very easy. But especially to practice is difficult. Okay. Otherwise, now you already listen the Cakka Sutta. Because of this Cakka Sutta, 4 conditions, if you have the 4 conditions, you may gain mundane and supramundane achievement in this very life. Okay, we will stop our Dhamma talk. And sharing merit, no? Sharing of merit, our merit. idame nyadinam hodu sukhi dahundu nyadayo idame nyadinam hodu sukhi dahundu nyadayo idame nyadinam hodu sukhi dahundu nyadayo idame bunyam asawakayam vaham hodu idame bunyam nibbanasa pichayo hodu idame bunyam sattu sasana kadam hodu mama bunya bhagan sabha sadhanam bhajimi te sabbe me sama punya bhagan labandu sadhu sadhu sadhu